Okay, today we are talking about perimeter and finding a side. So in this question right here, it tells us what the perimeter is. It is 34 feet. And we're wanting to find out what this side is here. What is the length of this side? So we need to look at what information we have. We know that the total is 34 feet and that this side over here is 8 feet. Now, we are working with a rectangle. So that means that this side is the same as this side over here. So I can add in to say that this is 8 feet. Okay? Because it needs to be equal. Now, we know that in order to find perimeter, we add up all of the sides to get the answer. So if we have 34 feet, and we know that this plus this plus this plus this equals 34, we can do the inverse operation, which means the opposite. So instead of adding, we'll take 34 and we will minus 8, and that gives us 26. And then we can minus another 8 because that will take away the other side. Minus 8, and we are left with 26 minus 8 should give us 18. So now that we know that this length here and this length is 18. So again, since we're working with a rectangle, both sides need to be equal. We can divide it by 2 because 18 has to be split between this length and this length. So 18 divided by 2 gives us 9. So that means that this side is 9. And so is this side. We can check our answer by adding up all of the sides. So this is right. And keep in mind that the picture is not meeting what the lengths are, right? 9 feet, 8 feet. The 8 feet should be much longer, or the 9 feet should be much shorter. So let's go on over here to this other side where we have 42 feet. And it gives us the side length for one of the questions, which is 15. So since we know that this length here must be equal to this length, we can go ahead and put that down as an answer. It doesn't like me. So we know that this is 15 feet because this side is 15 and they are parallel in our rectangle. So instead of minusing this time, I can actually add up 15 plus 15, which gives me 30. Now, I do need to minus because I know that I have 42 and I've used so far 30 of it. So 42 minus 30 equals 12. So I have 12 feet in length left. And I know that needs to be split between this one and this one. So I go 12 divided by 2, which is 6. Therefore, this length over here is 6 feet. And the same for over here. Always double check your work by adding it up. 15 plus 15 is 30, plus 6 is 36, plus another 6 is 42. You can always use a calculator to check your work. Now, we've been working with rectangles, but you can also find the perimeter for a shape that is not a rectangle. In this case, I have 3 different sides, 2 of which are named. In this triangle over here, we have this side is 6 inches, this side is 7, and this is a blank. The total perimeter is 19 inches. So, I need to figure out how much is missing out of the 19 inches. I'm going to show this in 2 different ways. First one is I'm going to go 19 minus 7. 9 minus 7 is 2, so I am left with 12. Now I still have the 6 inches to minus, so I have 12 and I'm going to minus 6, which gives me 6. So I know that the last side is 6 inches. I could also do this by adding up the sides that I do know, the 6 and the 7. I'm going to show you a second way. 7 plus 6 equals 13. So I know I have 13 out of 19. So I can either count up to 19, so I'm at 13, I can go 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, okay, that is 6. Or I can go 19 minus 13, which gives me 6. The key thing here is to use the information you've been provided, the total, in this case 19 inches, and the sides that you do have. Remember, the perimeter means you add up all the sides. Okay, perimeter can be found very easily with any polygon straight-sided shape. If you have any questions or comments, just post it in the comment section.